All right, everybody ready?
You good?
Everybody ready?
Yes, we're good to go.
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Robert Tucker, the New York City Fire Commissioner. It's a sad Easter morning in Jamaica, where we have 3 people who succumbed to their injuries in a house behind us from a fire that we were here very quickly for. Another person is fighting for their life. It's a lesson for all of us. You know, very, very proud of our firefighters. This is hard on the FDNY, not just because it's Passover and Holy Week. It just because when we come out, we want to save lives. That's what we're here for. And so when you have a tragedy of this magnitude on Easter, it's difficult for the fire department, and I know our members are thoughtful about that. It's a very crowded house in there, a lot of occupants, and I'll say it again, I won't stop saying it. Smoke detectors save lives. Smoke detectors save lives. You must have a working smoke detector in your house. There's no evidence to us at this time that there's a working smoke detector in this house. And there's a lot of evidence of extension cords and other carelessness. The fire's under investigation. As you can see, our fire marshals are here, greatest fire marshals in the world. But it's a sad day, and we're reflective about it, particularly on this Easter morning. Chief Esposito, our chief of department, will explain operationally what our members did, but it's a difficult morning in Jamaica Estates.
Good morning, I'm John Esposito, the chief of department. Our units responded and arrived within 3 minutes and 42 seconds after being alerted. Very quickly stretched 3 hose lines to the first floor, to the second floor, and the attic. So when our units arrived, they had fire out the windows on the first floor. The fire had extended to the second floor and attic, and these were all living spaces. They were makeshift walls. The means of egress was substandard, exits blocked, stairways blocked. The fire did communicate and spread very quickly to the upper floors, and we very quickly also conducted searches and removed all the occupants and the victims. Just a sad day. Even when things go well for our fire operations and we don't have obstacles or hindrances, it's still not the outcome that we would like.
Take some questions. Yeah, the fire's still under investigation. As I said, there's several victims. We'll release all that in due time, but not right now.
Not the names, just they're all.
We'll give you all that afterwards. Yeah.
And the firefighters, any injuries with the firefighters?
Yeah.
There are injuries. So
Yeah.
We had 3 minor injuries to our firefighters.
Yeah. Again.
Are they hospitalized?
No, they've all been discharged. The real thing for us to think about is the emotional wear and tear on our firefighters who train every day to save New Yorkers' lives, and then come to a house like this on a quiet street and end up with 3 people who have been deceased and 1 person fighting for their lives, and several others that were rescued by our heroes in the FDNY.
Can you talk about, you mentioned about the makeshift walls and for multiple families living in here. How much does that complicate battling the fire?
That's a great question. Thank you. It makes it much more dangerous for our firefighters, because when you arrive at a scene at a house like this, we make assumptions based on what the law is and what we know the layout normally is. And when we encounter walls, there was a wall through the middle of the kitchen, which is very abnormal. And there's makeshift access to the second floor, which allows the fire to spread much quicker upstairs. So it, aside from it being very dangerous for the occupants, it's also a dangerous operation for our firefighters. We had some that came out the windows, some on the first floor and some on the second floor, and we had people living in the cellar as well, in the basement, in the cellar, correct.
Anything else there, question-wise? Good?
We had one resident who said he lived here, who said he knew that a father and sons possibly jumped from one of the windows to escape.
We did have reports of people that jumped from that attic window at the top, at the peak there.
One more time on the safety message.
Yeah, I mean, can't overemphasize that smoke detectors save lives, and we are not encouraging, we're begging all New Yorkers to have a working smoke alarm in their home, and if possible, a CO2 detector as well.
Apologies if you guys said it.
Sure.
One more time, just the origin. From the first floor.
The fire's under investigation. Our fire marshals are here, and they're doing a great job. We'll have that for you probably today. But again, it's nothing suspicious. We believe we understand now the origin of the fire, and we'll release that shortly.
Okay, thank you, everybody.